G'day legends. We'll just do a market update this evening. There has been more downward pressure on the market, a crypto market, with stock markets, probably you name it, I'd say at the moment. We had a big run up overnight in Australia, so I'm guessing late afternoon in America and on the other side of the world. And then Trump came out and talked, and that scared people again with more tariff stuff. I've got it up on my app so we can have a look. First we'll have a look at the bubbles and just see where we are. So here is your crypto bubbles. Remember, this is a free app. If you haven't seen me before, you can download it. It just shows you the up and down. You can't use it for buying or anything, but it's quite a good app for finding out just information on the movement, hour, day, week, market by market cap. So Bitcoin's the biggest. Let's have a look. So this is today. As you can see, this was sort of the yesterday. It would have been, I'd say, when I was in bed, I'm guessing. So we had this nice big jump up here. Everything got bullish, and then as soon as Trump talked, then we just came all the way back down again. This is what your week looks like. But then, as they say, when in doubt, zoom out. From 45,000 up to here. That's not too bad when you look at it for your yearly. Ethereum, which I have not looked at buying basically for a very long time, finally started moving. It got up to 3-4 about a week ago, and I was like, oh yeah, that's good, it's starting to move. And then this has really dumped it down, but I find that a little bit suspicious. There must be some over-the-counter trading with Ethereum, I think, because BlackRock and World Liberty Finance, which is owned by the Trump family, they have both been buying big stacks of Ethereum, but it's not really pushing the price up. We'll go into daily for the moves. So as you can see, we do have some people are starting to get a little bit bullish here. There's some little bit of green, Hex, Pulse Chain, which is to do with Hex, I believe. I don't know, so they're all the same. So there's a bit of money flowing in there. We'll have a look down to the next one. Always go to the top 200. There's a few good coins that are in the 1 to 200. XYO was having a good week. You could have picked it up for 3 cents, so 1 cent, 0.3, I guess. Well, it's not point, but 0.13 cents, and then it went all the way up to, it basically made a whole cent, so nearly 100% run from there to there over the week. Not quite, I suppose. It's probably 70% move. I know it had a 36% move in one day, so that's why it's down now. People are taking profits, but as you can see again, yet there's some things that are up in the 20s, which is good for that. If you own those, good. Remember to, if you think it's a good time to take profit, you might look at it if they're up at these points, because if they're up one day at the moment, there's a good chance they won't be the next day, which is what we saw with XYO. Down, up, a little bit down, up, down, just to point it out. So that's what it's done for the last couple of days. Get rid of that. There was something else I wanted to show you. Reciprocal tariffs. This is what Trump has brought out 11 hours ago. So I know what reciprocal tariffs implies, but it doesn't. It seems to have been taken negatively, whereas I would have thought just saying that, hey, if you have a tax on us, we'll have a tax on you. I would have thought that that was better than what he was planning to do, but the market hasn't done that, and, you know, I guess we'll not know for certain. President Donald Trump on Friday said he would be announcing tariffs next week that matched the duties imposed by other countries, in what would be a major shift from his previous threat to impose an across-the-board tariff on all imports from across the world. I'll be announcing that next week, a reciprocal trade, so that we're treated evenly with other countries, he told reporters at a press briefing with Japan Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba. I apologise to Japanese people, I probably just absolutely shuffed that. We don't want any more or any less. The president had previously threatened to impose a flat 10 or 20% universal tariff and had tasked his administration with studying that possibility as part of a border trade review due by April the 1st. April Fool's Day. I think it's only fair. The only fair way to do it so that nobody gets hurt, the president continued. They charge us, we charge them. It's the same thing, and I seem to be going in that line as opposed to a flat fee tariff. The US, in many cases, has lower tariffs than other countries for the same product, although Trump did not specify whether there would be exclusions to the new rounds of duties. Trump often cites higher tariffs imposed by foreign governments on cars, where the US duty is only 2.5%. During the campaign, Trump said he would work with Congress to pass the Reciprocal Trade Act that would give him the authority to raise the tariff on particular foreign goods to a level imposed by that country. So I think we'll cut out of that now, just because this video is getting a bit long. I don't like to go over 10 minutes. A lot of you people don't have the longest time to be watching me, and it's also getting dark, as you can see out here. I'll turn and face the light, which is probably not great either. So that's why, because the US actually has lower taxes at the moment, and so if they do reciprocal and the other country has a higher tariff or trade tax, then it would bring them up in line. But in saying that, I did hear that, I think it was the EU, as soon as he had said this, are already looking to lower their trade tax on cars from the US. So it's already having a bit of an effect. We'll have a look at one more thing. I have it loaded, so I'll just quickly see if I can find it. That's the one I want. I haven't looked at the crypto fear and greed index for a little while, and last time I looked at it, it was at 69. We are now at 44, meaning that since this tariff stuff has come out, investors are fearful. We are in fear. Before that, if we get over, well, it shows it down here. You get into greed if you go over 50, which is where we were. But to be back in fear when Bitcoin is at 96,000, and yes, I've had a look at my account and it's down, probably down, what would I say, 20% overall over the last 3 or 4 weeks. I haven't sold anything, I don't think, off the top of my head, or bought anything. I know I have made some buys, but I haven't sold anything. So that doesn't worry me. I've been in this long enough. That doesn't worry me. I've been doing this long enough. I'll get up so you can actually see me. I've been doing this long enough that 20% down's nothing in a bull market. They're volatile. Bad news comes out, people sell, they get skittish. It's a good time for buying. It's what I generally find. There is one dip that you don't want to buy. That's the one at the end of the the bull market. And doesn't mean that we will get that right. But you follow your plan. Hopefully you've DCA'd out a bit. Yeah. So, yep, crypto's down. I think it's a good time for buying. I'm actually going to go and get my laptop out. I don't get on very often because I actually don't like computers very much, believe it or not, for a person who does crypto and that. I do most things on my phone, but I use the laptop for that. I think it's a good time for buying. I'm going to have a look at what I've got, roll some things around, get rid of some, it is perfect time when it's down like this to roll out of coins you don't want anymore and roll into the other ones if they're down further by percentage. So, yep, just touch the screen so it doesn't close. It seems to close on this app if you don't touch it. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking about doing. I hope this helps. Don't be fearful. You are investing in a very volatile asset. If you are fearful, you will make mistakes. If you are greedy, you will make mistakes. Go into every trade that you're looking to do, every trade day where you're looking at stuff, and try and take the fear and emotion and greed, whatever usually gets you, take it out of what you're doing. That's it for tonight. This video's gone a little bit longer. Have a great evening. Do something nice for someone else. Crypto Bogan out.